Hey, we're Tiff and Jill, and we're gonna piss off your trainer, challenge everything you've been told, and show you what actually works for your body after 40.
If you've been doing everything right and still feel like shit, you're in the right place. Welcome to Moon Body, and let's help you get to your best damn life.
Hey. All right. And welcome to another episode of Sweat, Science, and Shit They Should Have Told You.
Today we are going to be talking about the 10 biggest wellness trends and if you should keep it, trash it, or
maybe. Maybe it's a maybe. So yeah, maybe you've done some of these. I guarantee we have.
Yeah.
Guarantee you probably have. And
Yeah.
let's see which ones were worth the bang
Keeping.
for their buck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So first, I actually really love this one.
Yeah.
Creatine for women.
Yeah. So likely you've heard on social media or somewhere else that creatine is getting all the rage right now for women.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously for muscle volume, that's what we all know it for, but also for brain health.
Mm-hmm.
So Tiff, keep it, trash it? What are we doing?
Keeping it.
Okay, why?
Well, one, just everything you said. Help you keep your muscle mass. All of the findings that they're seeing the connection between creatine and mental acuity, dementia, things like that.
Yeah, joint health even.
Joint
right now.
health, brain fog. There's literally, unless you have a reason you shouldn't be,
Yeah.
everyone should pretty much be taking it.
Yeah. And if you're wondering how much, there's all sorts of stuff out there. I think 5 grams is typically
Tends to be the rule of thumb.
the rule of thumb. Yeah.
Creatine's so interesting because when I was in college, I remember we had like a whole philosophy day about it, that they were like, is it a supplement? Like, would you actually have your athletes take it? Like,
Oh yeah.
it was
very
like almost frowned
controversial.
upon. It was controversial. It was almost like steroids
Mhm.
is where they were kind of framing it as.
Yeah. And
So
now it's
interesting.
like a daily supplement that most people can do.
How science changes.
And there are questions about cycling it, but for women, ladies, if you take the like 5 gram rule of thumb, you can just take it forever.
Yeah.
So
You ain't gonna be bulky. You're gonna think better.
feel
and
better
Keep your muscles.
and keep your muscles.
Yeah.
The next one's a great one.
Cold plunge.
The cold plunge.
Where do you rank it?
I rank it as a maybe.
Same.
I rank it as maybe because there is plenty of evidence that cold plunging does blunt muscle soreness and helps you feel better. But there's also some new mixed science that says that it blunts actual adaptation of the muscles and slows down muscle building. Now, for ladies who, if you're listening to this, you're more than likely a lady. Here's the deal, and here's why I say maybe. I say you can cold plunge, but we need that water to be at 50 degrees. It
Doesn't
can't
have to
be icy.
ice water.
No. And that is because it will actually restrict our vasovascular system and blunt all of the good recovery aspects that we're looking for from it. But if it's a little bit warmer, still cold, we can get the muscle soreness aspect.
There's also some interesting science about women and nervous system response, and that getting in that ice cold, you might see women can have an easier time maybe holding in that ice cold water for longer. It's because they're going into like a fawn response probably, and that's why Jill said that 50 degree temperature. It doesn't have to be as cold for us. It's just because our nervous system responds a little bit differently.
Yeah. So if you're somebody who's done it and you're like, man, I really feel the benefits, cool. Just don't go so cold.
Yeah.
That's why it's maybe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Next one is one of my faves, and I'm a hell yes.
You're a hell yeah. You're
And
a keeper.
that is the sauna.
The sauna. I also love the sauna. What do you love about it?
So first of all, there's a ton of research that a sauna is great for ladies because it actually helps us dilate our vascular system. And women are more prone, like we have a better response to warmer temperatures. So it's gonna help flush toxins out of our body. It's gonna help us, if you get hot flashes, it's a great way to help regulate your internal thermostat so that you don't get as many hot flashes. Perimenopausal ladies, menopausal ladies, postmenopausal ladies.
Ladies.
And I feel like there's even new research now that it helps to move microplastics out of our system and everything else. So that is why I love the sauna.
I love it too. It's definitely a keeper. And there is a really incredible study out of Sweden or Norway, I think, about that
Nordic culture.
Nordic culture, being in the sauna 3 times a week.
3 times a week.
I can't remember what it was, but it added years to your life.
And we're not talking about like 2 or 3 years. We're talking like 5 to 10.
Yeah.
And it was 3 times a week, and it was for 20 to 30 minutes, but they don't advise more than 40.
They sauna.
Yeah. And traditional sauna, so that might be your follow-up question, traditional or infrared. There's benefits to both. The traditional does get a higher temperature, so you have a bigger response, which helps with the actual temperature regulation and hot flashes and all that good stuff. And that is what they studied in the study that Tiffany's referring to. But infrared, and some of the new studies coming out about UVB, UVA, and the different light panels and all that stuff, great for mitochondrial health, great for like natural hormone production with vitamin D, which is actually a hormone, not a vitamin, and all of that good stuff. So just keep.
Yeah, that's definitely a keep. That was one for me that was, as we know, most women are running a self-directed clinical trial.
Mm-hmm.
That was one that for me, that once I started sauning regularly, I felt a difference, like major needle mover. So it's a keeper for me just on that alone.
It's such a keeper for me. I bought a
You
barrel
have your own barrel sauna.
And we have one here at the gym
We
too.
have one here, so I can sauna at work. All right, next.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna let you answer it. Keep it, trash it, or maybe intermittent fasting for women 40 plus.
Well, let's say this. Intermittent fasting for women 40 plus is a trash it. But if you're like a young fella, I say go for it because the science supports it. You're probably gonna have great fat loss. But for women, downhill. Downhill as soon as you start doing this. You'll probably start storing belly fat, your performance will go down, your stress will go up, your sleep will go down.
Yeah.
There's very
few,
if any, upsides have they found. And I would say this is different than if you were to do a separate fast. This is like you're doing a fast, a 3-day water fast, a 5-day, whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That would be different than someone who's doing intermittent fasting as a fat loss tool. Let's be real. This is what people are trying it for, is they think they're going to lose weight, and it is going to have the opposite effect, and the effects will be compounding over time.
And I would say that's because there's a lot of misunderstanding. I think their research shows for women it's just not great, but also the research that does really go pro intermittent fasting is like restricting eating into a window, and people play with that too much, or they misinterpret it too much. Or there's positive research in the like water fasting, and again it just gets like taken to extremes, and it gets stretched into things that it shouldn't be.
Yeah, because I think doing a fast, like you're like once a year I do a fast, like there's some benefits of that, like cell health, that sort of thing. But if you're doing this, and most people are doing it because they want to lose weight,
and they're doing it every day for long term,
and for most people, like for men specifically, if they're losing weight, it's usually because their calories in are smaller because they have a smaller eating window.
Yeah,
but we know that doesn't work for women.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so
nervous system. It just comes back to the nervous system.
To toss it for you too.
Toss it for me too. Yeah. You know which one to? The next one's a good one though, because it almost was the foundation of Moon Body.
Almost was. And then we learned. Cycle synced training.
It's a maybe for me.
It's a maybe. And the reason it's a maybe for me is because I don't think it means what, if you're going to do it in like truly work with your body, it's not in the way that people think cycle synced training should be. It doesn't mean because I'm on my period, I am going to go lighter.
Or that it's day 26 and that means I should train this specific way, period. There's no plan that can just overarchingly lay and be applied to this.
Correct.
But it's a maybe because what we really believe is that if you get in sync with your body and can understand your mood and energy and how they impact the actual physiological response of the body, and you listen to that as your guide and basically go with what your body is telling you every day. That's how we want you to sync your training.
Yes. I think you would do yourself a disservice if you were like, well, I'm about to get my period, so I'm only going to do yoga, or I'm only going to go to cardio class. I'm going to do low weights, low impact, when really in that moment, maybe you just want to rage and it feels really good to do some heavy kettlebell swings, you know?
Yes.
It's truly about actually listening to your body.
Yes.
And like Jill said, what is your energy like? How's your body feeling?
Yeah, mood and energy are a great dictator.
Yeah, I like to think of cycle sync training as a permission slip for women to adjust their training plan based on how they're feeling.
Yes.
And really, I think what triggered this as not the foundation of Moon Body was that there was zero evidence of women performing at lower levels when on their period than when not.
Or even in their luteal phase.
Yes, or in their luteal.
Period.
You could still hit a PR, you could still run your fastest 100, 200, 5K, like whatever.
And if we're honest, like look at how we live our life, right? Like the world is changing and I'm happy it's changing, but like when perimenopausal women, when we were growing up, nobody gave a shit if you were on your period. You had to perform, you had to do your thing, you had to whatever. And we can apply that to our training. We have applied that to our training, but also it's because it depends on how you feel and your ability to do it, right?
Yeah, it's just a permission slip to listen and work with your body instead of trying to force it to do something, whether that means forcing it
up
out
or down.
Yeah, up or down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a maybe.
Yeah.
It's a kind of, sort of. Okay. Sleep tracking rings.
Sleep tracking rings.
I freaking hate these. You are a wearer of one.
So I wrote a post not long ago in a blog series, and I posted it on Moon Body, and I posted it in the gym sphere, and I have a hot take that wearables are trash. So I'm going to say trash it.
Wears one. Yeah. I trash it because I think
it's really a maybe. I'm going to be honest, it's a maybe. I say trash.
Okay, here's what I'll think. I'm putting her on the spot real quick.
Yep.
Can you think of people that you have coached or just in your life that use these and actually get good from them, or do they more often do they sway someone in the wrong?
I would say that the statistics say sway in the wrong, but I have had a few people who, myself included, who have gotten over that mental side and use them for good.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. I've just seen so many people who are like
wreck themselves because of it.
Or they're like, oh, I still didn't get good sleep last night, even though they woke up and felt great. Yeah. Or I can't go hard because my recovery percent. I'm like, but how do you feel? Don't tell me what the computer says. Tell me how you feel.
Yes.
I think and people are just not in touch with their bodies.
And that's really what it is. If you're using the ring or the wearable, whatever it is, to, if you're wearing it to support the life that you want to live and not using it as a decision maker, then cool.
Yeah.
But if you're using it in any kind of decision making, out.
One of my favorite things in coaching class is, one, to tell people, start your watches. Or the people who are like, I forgot my watch, my workout doesn't count now.
Yeah,
I do see, it feels good when all your rings are closed.
Yeah,
it feels good.
There's like so we're a ring. Mine really helps me understand my, which there's mixed science on too, like chronotype. And I will tell you that if I sleep in the window that it says I should, I do feel better.
Yeah.
But I don't obsess over, like last night, I feel like I slept like shit, but if I look down here, it will probably tell me I slept great. But there are nights where I know I slept great, and this will tell me I slept like shit. You just can't believe it. You got to believe what you feel.
Take it and decide what to do.
Yeah.
All right. Greens powders.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I'm going to say maybe.
I'm a maybe. I used to love these. I loved getting people on greens powders, and I will say so many people were like, I do feel so much better.
That's why it's a maybe for me. Because if you are somebody who is not getting enough fiber, not getting enough natural fruits and vegetables in your diet, then this is a good way to supplement it in. However, At the root of Moon Body is nutrition.
I say it's
and gut
hard
health.
to like. Could you get it in a powder? Yeah. We prefer you to eat the real food because the real food has even more benefits.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And just to bring some science into this, there's more and more research out there every day that the increase in cancers are because of a lack of fiber in our diet, or partly because of that, right? We know that the rise of chronic diseases directly tied to processed foods. If you think about a green powder, we took the fiber out, or it's limited fiber as compared to the actual vegetables, and it's processed, no matter what you do about
And it's been in a package that probably has microplastics and other endocrine disruptors.
So if you can avoid it, avoid it. I will tell you, what we would advocate is if you could replace it with true celery juice every single day.
Or a smoothie.
Or a smoothie.
Make it delicious.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Show. Do you want to hit the next one?
So this is a trash it for me. I don't know how you feel, Tiff, but colostrum.
I literally was like, are people doing this? Is this a fitness
Yes,
trend?
it is.
I was like, I remember bodybuilders being into buying breast milk.
Yeah,
is this
and
the
that's
same thing?
Yes. And I have seen it. I'm getting targeted by the ads. Is really what it is, as a gut health restoration. Like it helps to restore the microbiome.
Huh.
Supposedly. I think.
I guess I would be going back to like greens powders. Like, where are you getting colostrum in such a grand quantity? It's like, is it human? Is it bovine? I don't know.
I'm getting
where are you getting
spammed for bovine.
And I say it has to be bovine. I don't know. It just. I'm gonna say this one's probably not gonna live up to the hype. Is just my guess.
Yeah, like I said, it's a trash it for me. The evidence is thin. There are a lot of claims. So I say the evidence is thin. There's plenty of evidence for babies, but babies also came out with their mother's
There's something
gut
to
microbiome,
like the identical.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like it's thin.
It waits to be seen. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see on that one. I didn't know that was a thing. Y'all be weirdos out there. That's what I'll say.
Well, it's the same. I mean, if you really want to dive into it, though, like it's the same. Ladies, I'm sure you've seen the. I won't use any brand names, but like the organ dehydrated organ meat kind of supplements that help you get complete proteins, but also complete nutrients and all that to help with it. Again, thin science or thin evidence for some of that. No doubt if you eat organs there's some organ meat that there's benefit, but the actual powders and again back to the production side of it, I'm like, Do you like liver? I just want to know.
I don't know. Yes, I do. But I also love heart and I love tongue.
You said that, and I imagined you bloody mouthed raw heart.
Oh my gosh. When I was pregnant, there was the local pig had a beef heart sandwich and a beef tongue sandwich. And I would go when they were on special, and I would buy like 4 of them. And then I got Brian to just start making me beef heart and beef tongue. I'm like, clearly in my pregnancy I was craving it.
Yeah.
That was the first time I had it, but I still love it now.
Yeah, beef tongue tacos were a thing when I was a kid, and I enjoyed them, but Butcher's
daughter. Yeah, so you're getting all the cuts that nobody wanted, except for Christmas.
But I do not enjoy liver, and part of that is like trauma from my childhood. Like my grandparents would make liver and onions, and I just
I
like.
I had liver pate. I just remember always loving liver pate.
So I do enjoy liver pate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
anyhow.
Okay. We talk a lot about this one, so I'm going to ask you: cortisol supplements and cortisol belly. I think we need to answer this separately. Cortisol as the header, but like, hey, cortisol supplements. Keep it, trash it.
I'm gonna
maybe.
try. It's a maybe. I don't know, my gut said trash it, because I feel like cortisol is just the messenger. And when it's getting crazy, it's because something in your life is out of whack. And if you're trying to take supplements, one, even if they are working, it's a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. You're not addressing the main thing, which is the inflammation and the stress, the nervous system.
And the microbiome, the gut microbiome.
Yeah, there's, again, Band-Aid on a bullet wound. There's so many things you could do for probably a better long-term effect.
Yeah. Cortisol belly.
I mean, I think that's real. But I also don't necessarily say it's just, wouldn't say it's cortisol. It's dysregulated belly. It's inflammation belly. It's overwhelmed nervous system belly. It's stress belly. It's
really belly. What it is at the end of the day. It's stress belly. And it's real. And if you have cortisol belly, stress belly, we see you.
Yeah.
I have one too. Don't worry.
We see you.
I'm working on shrinking it. But again, cortisol is not to blame. It's the messenger, and the underlying inflammation and stress is the root.
Yes, which is why when you do your intermittent fasting and all these things, that belly's not budging.
Yeah. A lot of the things we talked about here.
Yeah, honestly.
So.
Okay. Last but not least, seed cycling.
Keep it.
I think
keep it
as well.
But don't. It doesn't have to be a major priority. But if it's something you do, you call to, keep it.
Keep it. I've seen some good things happen for people with it. And at the end of the day, even if it wasn't actually helping with things, you're getting good omega-3s, you're getting good fiber, healthy fats. It's all great.
The upside is maybe not as evidenced as we would love it to be, but the downside, there's literally not. Yeah, you're not going to hurt yourself by doing it. You're not hurting yourself.
No. And I think there is some energetics and beauty in honoring your cycle with a simple ritual, a nod of sprinkling seeds on your smoothie or your yogurt or whatever you're having. There's something beautiful about that.
I agree wholeheartedly.
All right. Do you guys have more fitness trends you want us to rank? If so, send them in.
Yeah.
We'll tell you exactly how we feel about it.
Yeah. And
no punches pulled.
If you want to learn more about this kind of stuff, make sure you follow, make sure you like, because we're sharing all of our knowledge that we got.
Yep. All right, ladies, we'll see you next week.
Bye.